Hey guys, welcome back to episode 9 of the Monster series. I'm Illusion like usual, and just got back here. I want to kind of catch you up. Been playing with some pipes, as you can see. Let me talk for a few minutes. So I sorted this thing out. Remember how we were only getting one cell? I actually got back up to 2 cells. What I was missing was I needed another control rod on top of each chamber, which makes sense, right? I just didn't think about that. So I got that back up to 2 cells, and it's outputting. I'll show you. It's right at 400, right at 300 RF a tick. So a little over 300. So it's filling up this internal buffer. So I'll just go ahead and shut it back down. And of course I can expand this if I need to, but at this point the heat is stable and I don't have to adjust the fuel rods or anything like that. So this right here is stable. So I upgraded to harden and built a couple batteries, and they're all full. Filled them all up last night. So all I can do is just come by and connect them. Ran some power underneath the floor over to here. So these are going to have thermal expansion stuff. Okay, next. So I built a bevel gear, and we built the extractor, and I got this thing sorted out. I ended up making an AC electric engine, and we can make another one on camera, but I had to play with this. So I finally figured out what was wrong with that magnetizing. The magnetizer is it needed a clock, a redstone clock. And once I built that, I used this clock put next to it, it worked. And I took it up to 85 microteslas. So we can build another one, and you can see the power difference, 124 or 130 kW versus the one that we were putting out with the DC. So it's significantly different. And you can see we have a whole lot of power stored up. So we can build another AC engine on camera, and I'll show you how to build that. But I do want to show you how this extractor works. So let me grab some ore. See what I have. Let's do a ferrous. And then I have just an aqueous accumulator down there, and you see the tooltip with water piped into the back of the extractor, and then the bevel gears. Here's the GUI for the bevel gears, and you can see the colors. So the blue is top, and see blue top output, and then the input is the yellow side. So you can just adjust the GUI to make it work. And I built some diamond shaft gears, which were relatively simple. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So got the ferrous in there. Let me take off any eye. Let's see it a little better. Flip the switch to output. Make sure, yep, it is set. And watch it work. So each step has a chance of 50% chance of doubling. So we'll see what we get. Looks like we're not very lucky on the first couple stages, but we'll see. Wow. All my testing, I have gotten a whole lot more than that. That is impressive. I don't have any other ore. Come on. Be a good one. Okay, so we doubled there, which it should have. Okay. Alright, no doubling there. One double there. Yeah, that's not bad. So out of what, one ore, we got four 4 flakes. So, pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and flip that back off and let that charge up. Let's see how much we used. Fair amount. And I'll just pop this over in the furnace and turn it into nickel. So, let me show you what else we got going on. So I got a message from Wolf this morning. It said you're going to be in for a surprise when you log in. So immediately I started to worry. So I looked around here and didn't really see anything. We'll come back and finish doing down there. Didn't really see anything, so I was like, okay. I'll finish talking about that in a second. And thought it was just, screwing with me. Telling me something was wrong in my base, and there wasn't. Where's the door? So, go back to go to the overworld. Gotta move that book. There it is. Gotta move this. Go to there. Look. That's me a little surprise. Little spikes. So I was bat form because I was flying up there, so I didn't hit that. So I continued on to the overworld. Come on. And this is what I land on. So looks like he had it off just a little bit. Ooh! And it gave me blindness. So, he should know this means war. And then as I was going home, he left a few more traps back to the portal. So, the war has officially started between Wolf and I. And usually the war is between me and Authentic, but that's okay. So I'll have to think of something. I'll have to think of something good to get him back with. Alright, so let me go back down here. So, between the episodes, I fixed this nastiness. I just moved the blast furnace to the other side and kind of balanced it off. It seems like this has changed a little bit. It used to be one coal coke would make one piece of steel. It doesn't seem like that anymore. It seems like it's been nerfed a little bit, and because I've been through over a stack of coal coke, and I initially put in one stack of iron. So, yay. So we're going to work on that a little bit, probably too. So you may be asking yourself, what's up with the huge pipes come from? So these pipes are going to kind of go into our routing system. If you remember a few episodes ago I said that we were going to use logistics pipes as our routing and our sorting and processing. Well, this is what it's going to be. This is going to be for items coming down to get processed, and this is going to be items to go back up to storage and wherever they're going to be held at. So that's kind of my system. I brought over the factorization setup. Of course, you can't power it because I had solar power, and of course Twilight Forest, solar. Yeah. So I just stuck it in there, and I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet. So I think that's all I needed to catch you guys up on that I had been working on. So let's start with the first thing we really need to do is we need to get some lasers going. And it's my mod chest. I'll need some redstone. Let's find where I put the obsidian. There it is. Went and got some obsidian. And while we cook the lasers, I'll show you how I did that magnetizing thing. So, the eye back on. Alright, laser plus. Oh, cool. So, we're going to do 6 lasers, for now at least. And assembly table. Oh yeah, diamond gear. Okay. Nope, stuff's over here. I moved it. No, so we need 4. 4. Needs stone. Got sticks. Stone should be in here. Okay. So I need to start thinking what we're going to do back to Wolf, because he deserves it. Thinking, well, because of my backlog of videos, by the time this video comes out, I would already have put in place my plan. So, gotta think about that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assembly table. Okay. So let me see if I have a chest in here, which I think I do. So since we're going to be using logistics pipes, I'm going to use, of course, the laser assembly table to make chipsets to make our logistics pipes pieces, because it is just so much cheaper. So I need a couple things to put in there first. Let's see what I need. Got some gravel? Yeah, I brought some gravel. Glass facade too. So it's cobblestone structure pipe. Okay. And glass, please? Who knows where the glass is? Alright. Got that. Did I grab the gravel? Nope. Alright. Gravel up. So I'm going to make some glass facades to cover up the floor. Looks like I need to go get some sand. So that's one of the first things I'm going to make. Cook that real quick, and then iron. We need some iron chipsets, and we need some. No, we don't need iron, or don't need redstone. So we'll just let that cook for a while. Alright, so back on to our next project. Clear up some inventory space. That there. So one thing, let me do this real quick. And a drum. How expensive is a drum? Cauldron and steel and iron. Okay. So let's make one of those real quick. Two. Thank you. And fluid duct, please. Lever. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put all these. That's all this creosote oil. And whack it here. There we go. So we'll just basically store all this crystal oil in these drums. I have no real strong desire to make a railcraft tank or anything, so we're just going to store it in drums. Cool. So that can just kind of sit there, and when we need creosote, we'll have it in drums. No big deal. All right, so we got that done. So what do we want to work on next? Let me show you this setup over here. So I said I would. All right, so the magnetizing unit, and I want to do it anyway because I'm going to probably want to make a second engine. So yeah, I guess we can do that. Make it a little bit easier. Okay. So this and this. So make a shaft core. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. I need to get the timer though, or the screwdriver. Yeah, I don't have it on me. Not that. Grab these 2 screwdrivers. Alright. Did I get the clock? Yes, I did. Okay. So, I'm going to take this one out. We'll put this one here. So, we're going to yellow to purple. Alright, so that's now configured properly. So, well, I want to rotate it, that's fine. Nope, that's fine. Alright, so we'll put this shaft core in there. So basically, you see what I did is I just turned the corner, put this here. And I'm going to take this timer. Let's see what kind of power it needs. 248 rads. And it's 8 torque. 8 torque. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to set this. Let's do it over here because I don't want it affecting that spring. Okay, so let's speed that up a little bit. Oh, no, 1.5 is what I want. Or half, I should say. Okay, so now we have a current going into it. So you can actually see on the tooltip, it says requires an AC redstone current and high speed. So we have our current, and we have a shaft core in there. We have this set that to there. All right, everything good? Okay, everything's good. So let's slow this up a little bit. $248. There we go. So now we have it to 1 microtesla. So this is how you actually are going to charge up your shaft cores in your magnetizing unit. You have to have that timer or that redstone clock. You have to have some type of current. The way I was trying to do it in the last episode is the way I saw someone else do it. I guess this has been changed since then, or maybe I just didn't watch it right, which is entirely possible. So there you go. So that's how you charge up your shaft cores, and we'll just let this run. We'll just let this run a little bit. I got a good bit of power stored up from it running overnight. Okay, cool. So now we're at 2 microteslas. So we'll just let that work for a little bit, and we'll come back at the end of the episode maybe make another AC engine and double up our power. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to work on next? Well, I'm going to cut the camera and let me see what we want to work on next. I'm debating if we want to get into the new project or not, so be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So did a quick time check and we're over the halfway mark, so we're going to stay with rotorcraft and we're going to make a few more pieces and parts to get this rotorcraft set up just a little bit more. And then next episode, because I want to dedicate basically a whole episode to logistics pipes, so that'll be next episode. So let's go back in here. Alright, so you're 4 microcelsius. Okay, so let's come out here, grab all this rotorcraft stuff from in here. I did find some transformation power. I don't know if I said that on camera the other day. And I think that's all I need out of here. And that'll also give us time for this wow. Okay. Okay. So let's load that up again. I'm gonna need quite a bit of gold. And I got iron on me. I think I'm gonna need probably, I don't know if I need 1 or 2 chips of diamond chipsets, but I don't need that much. So I need that, that, and that. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't make too many iron, but we'll come back and check that in just a second. In fact, I'll take the iron off, so we'll make the gold and diamond first, and then we'll come back and add the iron. That way it doesn't make it. Alright, so let's get back over here. So let's make, I need gold too. One second, I gotta sneeze. Okay, sorry. Alright, so let's get back to AC engine. There we go. So we're going to need a gold coil. Alright. So that. There are 2 base panels. And there's redstone. Alright, there's our AC engine. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need is a junction, shaft junction. That way we can combine the power. So it doesn't look too bad. So plates. Alright, so we're going to need some more of these. Now you guys can really see why I went ahead and made 2 stacks of this iron. And what was it? These? Yes, it is. Alright, shaft junction. And now last thing we need is a flywheel. So you're asking, why do we need a flywheel? And we're going to make a gold one because we're going to make the top tier. Alright, so we need some gold. So we need 16, please. Alright, so I'll show you why we need a flywheel. Well, remember on down here, the speed actually kind of fluctuates a little bit. If you don't have, okay, when you go into shaft junction, if you have 2 different speeds of motors coming in, because they fluctuate just a little bit, you'll have a little bit of sparking. and kind of because their gears are mismatched. So rotary craft is very much follows kind of more of a law of physics and like reality. So you put a flywheel in there, and the flywheel kind of absorbs some of the rotation a little bit, and it'll smooth out your speed a little bit so you can match up. So that's probably a very bad way of explaining it, but I tried. Maybe once we put it together, it'll explain it just a little bit better. So I need some more mounts. No problem. So two. All right. Okay, 2 gold flywheels. And we have a shaft junction. Okay. So 10 microteslas. All right, so let's go ahead and wire this up. So shaft junction. So you can see green. Let's see. All right. So I want to light this. Put. Wow. So red is output. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 green inputs. So there and there, and then 1 red output. So we'll put this here. Rotate that around. Oh, you know, I need the flywheels in there. I have to shorten up this system all the way around. Or go find something. I'm gonna grab a bevel gear. I'm gonna turn this corner. Alright. So let me find the sides again. So pink is input. Try to see what side that is. Black. Yes. Alright. There we go. And 1 second, got a phone call. Okay guys, I'm back. So just trying to get this set up like I want it. I think I do. I've shortened out 1 piece of gear in there. Alright, so we got that set. Flywheel. I'll just have to rotate it. There. So green input, red output. Okay. So let me find the other little thing I made for this build. Alright. So basically these flywheels, like I was saying earlier, these flywheels are kind of going to regulate and try to smooth out the speed so the speeds match as they enter into this shaft junction and then go down the chain. So that's the theory at least. So there are going to be some sparks. The sparks are indicating that there's a mismatch of speed, but hopefully it will settle out. Okay, so let's speed that up to 1 second. So one only made it at 20 microtesla's, which is fine. Alright. So maybe this isn't going to work. Well, I hear them. So I'm an angular transducer, please. Okay. Alright. So they're both outputting power. I know, that's not right. 2 inputs. Why is this not working? Okay, just do this then. Is this working? Alright. Green input, red output. Green input, red output. So we're not rotating. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. That. Well, this will give me something to figure out why this isn't working off camera. Because I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Which is typical of me and this new rotary craft thing. Alright. So 2 inputs. Alright guys, I will get this sorted off camera. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back to this right here. That's the 85. Interesting. Okay, I'll get this started out, and I will meet you back, guys, back here for episode 10 of the Monster series. Make sure I have 2 shaft cores. I do. I'm going to get this figured out, and I'll show you what the final outcome is with that little system. I had it working good. I don't know why I messed it up. And then episode 10, we're going to get right into logistics pipes. Let's check on our thing here. Okay. So let's make some more. Ooh, are you out of power? You're out of power. Okay. So we'll just come and hook you up. We drained all the buffer out of here. Yes, we did. Excellent. Okay, cool. So now it should be back up and running. Finish that off. Yes, it is. And see, we have 7. So I got to turn that back on. So we'll make some more chipsets, and I'll let you meet you guys back here. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.